Okay, this is Bill out near Loudoun on a little day trip. Just wanted to talk again about personal high agency. And for someone that isn't heavily socialized and doesn't have a lot of direct responsibility for other people who depend on them, like me right now, that's a real good question. I should characterize the parts of it, which is basically freedom of reach, a phrase that Brian Stelter on CNN coined. But freedom of reach can be geographic, that is the ability to go where you want in person when you want to. And that's been compromised in the past by a lot of things, like, well, the gas shortages in the 1970s, for example, or recently by the lockdowns. Not as bad in the U.S. as in other places for the pandemic. The other thing is of course your speech reach, which of course is the internet and being found by search engines or social media. And when someone that is maybe a little more privileged and maybe can't account for everything they have by having earned it themselves, that's a little bit of a problem. If something is asked for them, it can lead to instability. It can be something that enemies can take advantage of publicly. You get unrest, you get things like Charlottesville or January 6th on the one hand, or you might get Portland on the other hand. So equity matters. On the other hand, if you allow people a little more individual freedom, they may discover the things you need to know that are going to save everyone. So there's really a balance to be struck. But from my point of view, one of the questions, if you're demanding something of me, know what you're asking for. And it seems like what you're asking for is allyship, this is particularly the left. Being willing to join and being willing to see yourself as a member of a marginalized group. And I just refuse to see myself that way. But that's my thought for today.